Hello, this is Norma with All My Crafts, and I'm here to share a video response to Donna Little's challenge. Donna has a challenge called January Getting Back to Crafting, and in her challenge, she wanted us to use lace or doilies, pearls, or sequins. And I think I pretty much covered all those items in this project I made. I made this Shabby Chic container, and what I used was this container that I got from the dollar store. Purchased this candy, ate the candy, and I saved the container, and I figured I can use this for the project. So what I did is I covered the outside of the container with white felt. So once I did that, I covered the container with some flat lace. It's a silvery metallic flat lace, and you can probably see the pattern better here at the bottom. That's what it looks like. And so I lined the container with that. And once I did that, I used some lace to trim the top and the bottom. And the middle part is trimmed with some wedding appliques. This is a wedding applique that has some pearls, and it has some sequins in there too. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has some sequins in there. And I'm not sure if that's from my stash or if I purchased that from Donna Little, because Donna Little has some amazing wedding appliques that she sells on her YouTube channel, and her prices are so reasonable. You have to check that out. And I used, like I said, I used the wedding applique for the middle part here. Now for the top part here and for the bottom, I used some iridescent beads. Now these beads I got from my son. My son works for a drapery display company, and from time to time they will use some bead trims to hang in their displays, and they can get very tangled and unmanageable. So when that happens, they will toss them. So I told him if they ever did that to please bring them home. And sure enough, one day they were getting ready to toss them, and he asked if he can bring them home, and sure enough, they allowed him to. So I have tons of those iridescent beads. And this is a strand, and it's just so pretty, so pretty. And I gave some to my daughter, I gave some to my sister-in-law, and I still have tons of them. I have a copy paper box full of those beads. Very pretty. So anyway, I'm excited that he was able to bring them home to me and that I was able to use it in this project. So let's move on. The outside of the lid I covered with a lace trim that has some pearls. And the lid, I made a flower with lace. And this part here too, it's a little knob that I made with some pearls and some bling, and I kind of just made that so you can use that to open and close the lid. So I think that came out really nice. So let's look inside. Inside it's fully lined as well. Now the inside of the lid, I used some trim here. It's a silvery metallic trim, and I glued on a doily, and then I glued on a wedding applique, which has some pearls and some sequins on there as well. The outside of the lid here, I covered it with the same metallic-y trim as this part here. And in the inside, it is fully lined. I used felt to cover the inside, and I glued in a doily at the bottom. So I glued that in there just to look pretty, so when I open it, it looks really pretty. And I also glued some trim along the sides here at the upper part of the container. So this container is fully lined from top to bottom, around to the inside, and I think it came out very pretty. Just want to say thank you to Donna Little for inspiring us to get back to crafting, and I hope you guys enjoy this project. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.